Hello everyone. Welcome to the all-new CV Tech Talk webinar series from Motorindia. Thank you very much for joining us today. As you know, Motorindia has been serving the Indian automotive industry for 64 years, and we are the go-to magazine for news and updates on the commercial vehicle industry. The Indian CV space is going through a very exciting and dynamic phase with several changes taking place across the CV ecosystem. The focus of fleet operators is clearly shifting towards lowering the TCO, that's total cost of operation, and companies that are able to deliver lower TCO are gaining better traction in the market. Through our CV Tech Talk webinar series, we will try and bring you insights about the latest and the best technologies made available in the Indian market by established brands in the industry. These brands have a proven track record of helping fleets improve operations in terms of enhanced efficiency, safety, and connectivity, all of which result in improved profitability. The webinars will be presented by industry experts and domain specialists with the aim of helping fleets improve competitiveness through the use of advanced technologies and also give the industry audience a glimpse of what the best in the business can offer. With that introduction, we move on to our first webinar powered by WABCO, a global leader in technologies that improve safety, efficiency, and connectivity of commercial vehicles. We hope you have a great webinar experience.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's seminar on road safety. Thank you all for taking your valuable time to attend this session. We are going to have a look at the active safety technologies for commercial vehicles from WABCO. Just to introduce ourselves, I am Ramanthan. I am Vice President OE Marketing and Sales for WABCO in India. I have 31 years of experience in both automotive and commercial vehicle industry, interfacing with different customers. With me, Mr. Sivakumar, who has more than 37 years experience in Sundaram Clayton and WABCO in India. And he has a rich experience in aftermarket, working with the different fleets, servicing, and he has a very good connectivity with the fleets, and he will share his experiences on the fleets today. Just to introduce about WABCO, WABCO is a $3.8 billion company listed in New York Stock Exchange, and we have 27 factories all over the world with 16,000 employees and 2,800 engineers, and we over the years we have introduced 15 technologies in the commercial vehicle industry, first time in the industry, and we are number one in all the markets, in brick markets, vehicle control systems and trailer systems. And we also over the year developed 464 patents. These are all our portfolio of technologies, starting with air management system, suspension control, braking control is our core business, and the foundation brakes, especially the air disc brakes, electronic control and monitoring systems, AMT for commercial vehicles. Steering control is our latest addition, and we also have a rich portfolio of connectivity solutions and fleet management solutions for catering to different fleet needs globally. This is our vision to serve global OEM and fleet customers. WABCO is in the business of mobilizing vehicle intelligence, and we serve customers in 4 areas, in the area of autonomous driving. And to improve the road safety, we have a range of fleet management solutions to empower the tomorrow's fleets. We also have a rich portfolio of products which can cater to the electric vehicles to support greener transportation. Globally, WABCO believes serving customers locally according to their footprint. We have 27 factories spread across the world which are catering to different customers across the globe. In India, we have 5 factories: Chennai, Mahindra City, Jamshedpur, Lucknow, Pantnagar, which are aligned to the different customers' footprint. Now coming to WABCO India, was earlier called as TVS Sundaram Clayton, which was a joint venture between TVS and Sundaram Clayton. Last 5 decades, we have been the market leader in commercial vehicles braking systems. And last year we did a turnover of 2,854 crores. And as I already mentioned, we have 5 manufacturing plants and with 4,700 employees. We are also very strong in aftermarket with more than 250 plus authorized service centers which are present across the width and breadth of the country and serving customers within 4 hours in any corner of the country. And we have 500 plus engineers who are working on hardware and software development. In fact, the more than 80% of the global customers' advanced software developments are done by the Indian engineers. This is our journey of excellence. We have been a pioneer in with the adoption of TQM practices. In 1998, we won the Deming Prize. We were the first company in India to win the Deming Prize. In 2002, we also won the Japan Quality Medal, again the first company in India. And over the years, we have also been securing many awards from our customer. So this is a brief introduction about the company. I am handing over to Siva, who will take us through what the fleets need today.
Thank you, VR. So, what fleets need today? Before getting to it, what is actually the fleet? We can categorize the fleets into different segments. If you take the number of fleets into account, you have a micro fleets which represents about 70% of the population in the country in India, which are they represent the fleet operators who have 2 to 3 vehicles. And you have small fleet operator who represent about 10 to 15 vehicles, and major fleet operators who has around 100 vehicles plus, and then you have a mega fleet operators who own more than 500,000 fleet. There are certain challenges which are common to most of these the fleet segment. You can see here about $1 billion are being estimated to be wasted in this transport industry because of various inefficiencies. If you take India, in most of these fleets, the 50% of the operational cost come from the in terms of spending on the fuel. So how do you reduce your fuel cost is a major challenge for fleets. Then second comes to the spending on the tire. So how do you improve the life of the tire or optimize the tire life so that you can get better out of your each tire? The third and biggest challenge and expenditure is on the driver segment, because today there are two challenges. One is availability of the driver itself is becoming more and more challenging. There is a huge shortage in the country, and second thing is monitoring and controlling the driver behavior is becoming more and more challenge, because the speed of the operation today is increased due to better road conditions. So how do you monitor them since these people are working in a remotely in a remote fashion, and the drivers plays a key role in ensuring the efficiency of the vehicle they operate. Broadly, we can divide the drivers into 4 categories. One is the cost and productivity category. In the sense, how do you improve your productivity, and reducing the cost is a major focus area must be for the fleet operators. And within this improvement area, one is the fuel, as I told you in the beginning itself, fuel efficiency improvement, reducing the labor cost, and optimizing your repair and maintenance cost, and improving your tire life so that you can cost on the tire comes down. And on top of it, interest and taxes is a major cost for the operator, because in India 90% of the trucks and buses are financed by the institutions. It is not personal. It is not owned by the operator. In this condition, the interest becomes a major cost. So second important area is how do the fleet operator improve their revenue by differentiation of providing a better customer service to the customer, optimizing the load, optimizing the route, by effectively tracking the goods, effectively tracking the vehicle movement, improving their delivery time and reducing their insurance costs will be a biggest differentiation factor. Even though these two factors are directly related to the cost, productivity and the revenue, there is a one more important key driver, that is the safety and security. Safety and security in the sense it is not only the safety of the vehicle, it also represents the safety of the passengers who are traveling, and safety of the driver and safety of the cargo. It is represented in this area, and WABCO plays a very important role in ensuring that the safety of all these stakeholders are ensured. Then finally, the other factors, like as I was mentioning, the compliance to the government authorities and making your vehicle more leaner and greener becomes the other key drivers. Coming to road safety in India. So you see the pie chart here, which says around 20% of the accidents are happening in the due to trucks and tractors and tempos, while the 7% of accidents are caused by the bus segment. And by overall, about 20% of the fatalities are accounted on account of the commercial vehicles. The total fatality in India is about 1.47 lakh people are getting killed every year out of 5 lakh accidents happening. The WABCO supporting the road transportation to become radically leaner, greener and safer, so that their fleet become more smarter by their operational agility and cost efficiency and improved safety, so that they become more profitable, and then the returns are better and they become more and more competitive. So I am now handing over to VR for the who will take on for the advanced technology.
Thanks, Siva, for setting the context. As we saw in the Siva's slides, it's quite a sad situation. 1.47 lakhs of fatalities, and 20% of them are contributed by the commercial vehicles. And then we also saw the accident analysis and saw 84% of these accidents are attributed to loss of control on the vehicle. And when we see the loss of control, we normally tend to blame the poor drivers for this loss of control. But beyond the drivers, the technology used in these vehicles are also the cause. That is what we are going to see, how the advanced technologies will help the driver not to lose the control over the vehicle. Over the years, WABCO has been championing the cause of safety, and we have been partnering with different stakeholders to promote safety. In 2012, we partnered with Bosch and conducted a safety drive at our test track, in which we demonstrated advanced safety technologies in both commercial vehicle and passenger vehicle to different stakeholders. In 2015, Government of India supported with the ABS mandate, and we actively participated along with all the OEMs, and homologated more than 100 models in WABCO test track within a year. It's quite an achievement globally to do so many platforms within a year. In 2017, we launched the electronic stability control and trailer ABS solutions in the market. In fact, we got the FICCI Road Safety Award for improving the trailer safety in 2017. We also followed up with advanced intelligent trailer program solution for the trailers. Now we see the different solutions one by one. We start with the anti-lock braking system, or ABS, which is commonly called, and just for the beginners who doesn't know about the ABS, I just want to explain about the concept of ABS. When the drivers are driving on different frictional surfaces, and if there are a wet surface, or he is driving at a speed, and when he is suddenly braking, then the wheel of the vehicle tends to get locked, and the vehicle is drawn into one direction, and that's how the driver loses the steerability and control on the vehicle. So ABS is a system, when it is applied, then it continuously monitors all the wheels whether they are moving or locked condition. So if there is a locked condition, then it will release the brake on that particular wheel for a split second, and then reapply the brake, so that this activity is repeated over several cycles, so that all the wheels are not in locked position, and the braking is smooth, effective, and the driver also has absolute control over the stability and steerability of the vehicle. Now, with the ABS, apart from the stability and steering control over the braking maneuvers, WABCO also offers several exciting features in this ABS, like which are very useful in different driving conditions, like automatic traction control, hill start aid, differential lock control, and electronic stability control. ABS is also the base technology over which the autonomous emergency braking systems will be applicated. Now we will see a small video on the demonstration of the ABS. You can see how the ABS helps in stability and steerability of the vehicle. You see how the ABS has helped even in the wet surfaces, helped the driver to keep the vehicle stable in the braking condition. WABCO has supplied more than millions of systems in the ABS system to the global customers globally, and these systems have saved many lives. And it gives us immense satisfaction that we have contributed to improving the safety across the globe. These are all some of the testimonials from Indian fleets who have been using ABS. Apart from the improving the safety, the ABS has also resulted in better tire life, and drivers are able to be very confident in driving the vehicle fitted with the ABS, and it also resulted in better brake lining life across the fleets. Now coming to the next level of technology, we saw in the ABS, ABS improves the vehicle stability and steerability when the brakes are applied. So imagine a situation when the driver is not reacting quickly and he is not applying the brake quickly. So what happens that? So when the vehicle is turning or taking a quick turn, or when the vehicle is fully loaded with a very high center of gravity, in those situations the vehicle has the ability to topple. You have seen in many times in the national highways, the vehicles are toppled down, and normally we tend to see that the driver has not driven the vehicle correctly. But it is not a driver's fault, because the vehicle in those conditions at different speeds, the driver loses the control. So the electronic stability control actually helps in those situations. So when the ESC system actually monitors the vehicle condition and the vehicle speed, and it judges whether the vehicle speed is appropriate for that vehicle condition. So if there is an unstable condition, it proactively reduces the engine speed and vehicle speed irrespective of whether the driver is pressing the accelerator pedal. So it brings the vehicle back to stable condition. In many cases, if the engine speed reduction alone is not appropriate, it also applies the brake appropriately to bring the vehicle to the stable condition. So it's a very proactive system to improve the safety. We can see a small video on the how ESC is performing in the demo video. So you saw in the video the vehicles were actually fitted with outriggers, and when there is no ESC, the outriggers are actually touching the ground when taking a turn. Imagine if there is no outrigger, then the vehicle tends to topple down, it's amazing to see how these technologies are helping drivers to bring back the vehicle into stable condition. Now we talk about hill start aid, which is another useful feature which is available along with the WABCO ABS system. So many times drivers are going above the slope, and then if the driver is not an expert, he will find it very difficult to drive, especially in a stop and go situation when he has to stop many times and then he has to toggle between the brake pedal and the accelerator pedal, and then sometimes if he is not expert, then the vehicle tend to roll back, and that's how the accidents happen in this condition. So the hill start aid helps the driver to keep the vehicle in a braking condition. When the hill start aid is pressed, it holds the brake for sufficient seconds so that it gives sufficient time to driver to shift the foot from the brake pedal to the accelerator pedal. We will see a quick video on how the hill start aid is helping in these circumstances. Then we see next we see the automatic traction control, which is another useful technology for drivers who are driving on both on-road and off-road condition. If there is an off-road condition, if there is a muddy surface, then wheel tends to get locked in this muddy surface, and wheel tends to spin, and because there is no traction, and the driver will find it difficult to get the vehicle out of this situation. So the automatic traction control helps the driver by providing uniform traction on all the wheels to stabilize the vehicle, so that the driver will find it easy to take out the vehicle from this situation. We will see a small video on the automatic traction control. Till now we saw the ABS and its features like hill started and automatic traction control. The next level of technology after ABS is the electronic braking system. Electronic braking system is a complete brake management system. In a vehicle, normally you will find primary brakes and secondary brakes. Secondary brakes, I mean by retarders and engine brakes are there. So in the electronic braking system, it is actually the signals are transmitted through electronically, and when the brake pedal is pressed by the driver, the electronic signal is transmitted to the EBS system. EBS system first checks how much is the brake force is requested by the driver. Then it proactively first reduces the engine speed and then utilizes the secondary brakes like retarders and engine brake, and then finally applies the primary brake at the required level in the required wheel. So the brake force distribution is uniform according to the load distribution, so you get a very smooth application of the brake, which protects both the cargo and also in the case of a bus, the passengers don't feel like the vehicle is braking. So WABCO has a range of electronic braking modular systems, and these will help not only in smooth braking and also to reduce the cost, because you will have a better saving of the tire life as well as the primary braking pad life. So it gives overall saving apart from the improved safety. Now we have seen the systems which were related to tractor or the prime mover. What happens if there is a tractor trailer combination? So the trailer is often the ignored a lot in the tractor trailer combination. People tend to focus more on tractors, but trailers carry the bulk of the cargo, and they need to be stable during the braking. So WABCO has a solution for trailer ABS which provides exactly the same features of ABS as a truck, and they intervene automatically and gives the better steerability and stability during the braking. So when the tractor is applicated with the ABS and trailer is not applicated with the ABS, what happens is there is a condition which a trailer pushes into the tractor, there is a condition called jackknifing, and which will be extremely dangerous in the resulting in accidents. In WABCO trailer ABS, we apart from the better improved safety, we also have 20 optional intelligent trailer functions in this. In India, in 2017 government amended the AS 113 code, which calls for better braking as well as ABS trailer ABS application in trailers. but unfortunately many of the fleets are not aware, and the application of the trailer ABS is still very low in India. So I'm sure with this webinar, many of them get to aware of the trailer ABS features and applicate them and improve the safety of their fleets. Now coming to WABCO also has the latest technology of a trailer electronic braking system. In this, both braking control and suspension control are combined with other innovative features. So apart from providing the smooth braking and of the ABS system, and in the EBS system, it also has the rollover stability support, and also has innovative features like lift axle control, and also you have the steerability, better steerability with a feature called OptiTurn, in which the traction is adjusted suitably to provide better steerability. We see a quick video on the trailer ABS now. So we saw in the video these advanced technologies are very much required for both tractors and trailers. Now we will see some of the testimonials on the actual users. This is one of the customer in Gujarat. He has applicated for his oil tanker fleet and found it very useful in improving the vehicle stability and reducing the accidents. Another customer in Chennai has used for his fleet and found it not only improving the safety and also fuel savings on every trip. Now we will also see the one of the driver who has more than 25 years experience, but still he found the trailer EBS is improving and improving his confidence. So it's an interesting video. You can listen to his voice.
பேர் சிஎஸ் இளங்கோவன். நான் வந்து எல்பிஜி டேங்கரில் 25 வருஷமாக ஓடிட்டுருக்கிறேன். இதே ஐஓசி, டிபிசி, ஹெச்பி, கால்டெக்ஸு, டோட்டல் எல்லா வண்டிலையும் ஓட்டிகிட்டு இருந்துருக்கிறேன். எனக்கு வந்து இதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த WABCO வைக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஓட்டிகிட்டு இருந்தப்போ ஒரு சமயம் பிரேக் அடிச்சோம்னா டயரோடு அப்படியே வண்டி இழுத்துட்டு போகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். டர்னிங்கெல்லாம் அப்படியே வளையிறப்ப வண்டியை லேசாக தூக்கி விடுற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அப்படி தான் ஃபீலிங்கை வந்து இவ்வளோ நாளாக ஓட்டிகிட்டு இருந்தேன். அதுவும் மழை டைமெல்லாம் எல் போடுற மாதிரி கூட இருக்கும். ஆனால் இப்போ வந்து டோட்டல் கேஸ் சொல்லி இந்த WABCO இது வச்சு இப்போ ஒரு நடை போயிட்டு வந்தேன். எம்டி போயிட்டு லோடு ஏற்றிட்டு போனேன். எனக்கு அந்த இதே ஒன்றும் இதே தெரியல. ஒரு டர்னிங்லாம் கூட எனக்கு பின்னாடி யாரும் இருந்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுற மாதிரி பிரேக் அதை அப்ளை பண்ணுற மாதிரி இதாக இருந்தது. போயிட்டு வரத்துக்கு எந்த ஒரு இடைஞ்சலும் இல்லை. பிரேக் அடித்தா அப்படியே வண்டி நிற்கிது. டயர் இழுத்துட்டு போகுது, முன்னாடி போனது இல்லை. அதே மாதிரி டீசலும் பார்க்க போனால் ஓரளவுக்கு எனக்கு மைலேஜ் வந்த மாதிரி தெரியுது. போகிற வண்டிக்கு 350 போச்சுன்னா இது 320, 330 லிட்டரு கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குது. அதனால் இது எனக்கு வச்சு கொடுத்ததுக்கு டோட்டல் நிறுவனத்துக்கும் இந்த WABCO நிறுவனத்துக்கும் எனக்கு ரொம்ப மனமார்ந்த நன்றி வச்சுக்கிறேன்.
Now I will hand over to Shiva for a summary and how the fleets can benefit from these technologies.
Thank you, VR. So, this mission is to help the commercial road transport industry to achieve zero accidents and maximum environmental efficiency and radically leaner operations. So WABCO is delivers a complete range of product and services to empower your fleet. To start with, the topmost important the need is that making availability of the genuine spare parts throughout the globe, and we have a very strong network of distribution throughout the globe, and especially in India we have 250 plus authorized distributors who takes these genuine spares to the across the country. Then coming to the next phase is the retrofit solutions. These are all the solutions basically not available in the OE fitment, but required for upgrading or fitting the vehicle with the updated technology. So whatever the advanced technology demonstrated in the video, for many of these advanced technology, WABCO India is having a retrofit solution that can be applicated in these older vehicles to make them more safer. And in addition to this, the WABCO offers a training to enhance the skill of the drivers, skill set of the technicians who are working in the garages and the OEM dealer points, as the skills upgradation is essential when the technology is moving from conventional braking to the advanced electronic braking. And not only the training and the workshops, solutions or workshops are also needed to be equipped with the various electronic diagnostic instruments, because unlike a regular or a conventional braking system, the more and more electronification of the technologies needs diagnosis through the electronic tools. So this also helps in switching over a fleet operator from a current breakdown maintenance concept to the predictive maintenance concept, so that the downtimes are kept minimal and productivity improves. As I told you that to implement this workshop solution, we have a pan-India service network of 250 plus across the India, authorized service center who have the required knowledge, skill level, and the tools to get it implemented. And last but not the least, the digital services. This is a new area where WABCO India offer various range of fleet management solutions like basic vehicle tracking and fuel monitoring solutions, tire pressure monitoring solution, etc., to ensure that the fleets are utilized in an optimal way and improve their returns. So thank you very much for being with us. I am sure this webinar helped each one of you to get an insight into the WABCO's technology, product and services. And you can get in touch with WABCO India through these toll-free numbers, as well as the customer care, to take further forward in this. Thank you very much once again.